Hi everyone, welcome. This is video 8. This was a game on the map Naval Conquests. It was a 1v1 random starting spots, and I'm starting in the top left, playing as the Allies. I'm playing a player called Southern Cobra Commander on this game. I'd never played him before. I've seen him around, but I'd never actually played a game against him. I'd heard that he was a decent player, so I thought I'd give him a match, a 1v1. It was his game, so I joined his game. And we'll see how we'll get into this one. So I'm going to be quite aggressive at the start here. What I'm doing is I'm moving the tanks that I started with, because 3 units was on, so I moved the tanks straight over to start uncovering the shroud in the middle, because I don't actually know where he started at this point. So I've moved the 2 tanks that I was over, I've grouped them 1 and 2, and I'm sending them in opposite directions on the middle group of islands to try and uncover as much as I possibly can.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Construction.
I'm taking out the bridges on the island there, so if he has started top right, then he moves over. He won't be able to move his MCV over to the middle unless he uses naval.
Yes,
slows him down a little bit. At this point, obviously, I still don't know where he's starting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
So still searching the middle islands, trying to find out where he is. He's more than likely on one of the outer islands now that I've uncovered probably 60-70% of the middle. Because I started top left, more than likely being bottom left or bottom right.
Building. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
So still trying to take them bridges out just for later on in the game, so they can't rush tanks across if it does get that far. Got 3 ore collectors out now, selling the repair facility to get some funds in. Because if you build a repair facility, you can sell it and you'll still have the option to build MCVs. I think I've said in previous videos that I don't tend to use the repair facility to actually repair tanks. I only use it for the production of MCVs, so I don't need it after I've built it. I can sell it, and as long as I can build MCVs. You do lose that ability if you do lose your war factories, and then you build another war factory, and if you haven't got your service depot still up and running, you have to build another one. So it only works if you've got the war factory that you built the service depot with. There's a green tank there coming in now, so that probably tells me that he's done the same as me and sent a tank over to the middle to start scouting. So now you can see where I'm going here, but I'm going to risk it and send the MCV over because I want to try and get to Gem Island.
Unit ready. Building.
So I'm going straight for ore refinery on the middle, so I'm collecting ore off that patch, and I'm going straight for a naval yard, which will get me my MCV across to Gem Island. But that ore refinery can give me the option of building more base structures on the island that I'm looking at now.
Primary building selected. Reporting. Ready. Affirmative. Building. Acknowledged. Unit ready.
There, I can see green there, so he's actually on Gem Island already. So he's probably started in the bottom left, I thought, at this point.
Unit ready.
It is a possibility to get to that point from the bottom right if you send an MCV straight away. There's my 3rd MCV out. Aftermath is on in this game, but I have built 3 so I can expand more. You obviously only get a build bonus for 2 MCVs when Aftermath is on.
Construction complete. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
So instead of building a ore refinery straight away, I went for a war factory to try and produce tanks on Gem Island, because I know he's already there, so I want to try and clear him off the gems.
Construction complete.
Send these tanks round now because there's no defense against that second MCV he's built there. So there's my first ore refinery on Gem Island.
Unit ready. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Unit ready.
Yeah, so he hasn't actually got an ore refinery up yet, so there's just a couple of silos, so I'll get rid of them. That'll take him off Gem Island, while also pushing down Team 1 tanks, and he spotted me coming, so I'll take out this ore refinery. I'll just keep an eye where that MCV goes. He might go across the bridge, or he might head south. Try and kill that ore refinery before you get to any ore tipped in it. Yeah, he's heading south, so he must have another base down there, or he must I would probably say now that he's started in the bottom right because he's heading his MCV back round there. There's another naval craft there, so that's probably got another MCV in, or tanks. Need to be aware of that at this point. So that's a base top right, middle and top left now. So we're expanding well. Lost power. Keep producing tanks in the middle. Get as many tanks on the middle island as possible. Try and get tech up. So there's ore collector. So he's probably got, he's got another base down here as well. So we'll try and clear this off. So there's no MCV there. There's just an ore refinery. So he has moved his MCV elsewhere. Always kill the ore trucks after the stationary, because he could take them back to another island and use them to collect ore. Low power again. I must get in the habit of building more power plants. He's on the top right island as well. That's a good move by him. He's pushed me off that top island. I didn't see that because I didn't have power. That's another thing about losing power. You lose your minimap. So I didn't see that. He'd had some tanks on the top right island. So it looks like I've got the middle secure. Just looking at the minimap there. It looks like I've got the middle secure for the moment. There's a sneaky MCV there at the bottom. That's the one he must have moved before. So I'll try and gap generate everything now. And so I'm under the cover because he is playing as the Soviets. So we'll see what happens here. So I've killed them bridges there now. So that stops some Russian tanks over there. So if I leave these tanks on this island, it should keep us in the air. There's low power again. I need to get into the habit of building more power plants. I'm going to try and get... I've got low on funds at the moment, so I'm going to try and build my economy up and get a couple of cruisers out and send them over to the right and try and take his right base out. I've got a couple of Tanyas out there as well. So we'll use naval craft and send them over. Try and use them on the top right island. Trying to take out his top right structures. Had the wrong naval yard selected there, so that wasn't great. Built two naval crafts in the middle of the map rather than on the top. There's 4 Tanyas. We'll send them over, see if we can do any damage. Just leave 2 there for now and just take 2. And always do another attack. I don't want to send them all and all get killed at once. More power going. Them power plants are grouped quite heavily together. If he has a nuclear bomb, he can probably take... If he puts the nuclear bomb just on that gap generator, he can probably take out 3 power plants. That's a mistake by me. Still building cruisers. There's a submarine there, so... He's obviously scouted some of the sea. Take them subs out. It's low on ore again. So we've got these Tanyas here now. Let's see how we'll get on here. We'll move them over here and we'll go there. And they've both been squashed by the ore collector. That was a huge mistake by me there. That was silly, really. I saw it coming across the bridge and I got the Tanyas out the naval craft. That was daft. So that was an epic fail, but never mind. We'll try again. I've got that's why I split the Tanyas up. If that had been all 4, they all would have been killed at that point. So it's a good job I did split them up. I can see all of the middle islands now. The bottom left and bottom right are still under shroud, but the tech center is ticking by nicely, so we'll hopefully get... there we'll go. So he's not on the bottom left, so he started bottom right. That cruiser's going to go down. Can't... There's another naval craft coming around there. He's probably got a few tanks in there, so we'll go for some base defenses and some more tanks. Yeah, he's going to land something on the island here. See what's in here. Oh, it's mad tanks. That's a great move. I've never seen that before. There's one. Oh, that's bad. That was lucky. If that other third mad tank had gone off there, it would have took my whole base out. So you can see my whole base now is on red HP. That was an absolutely fantastic move. I've never ever seen that move done before. Just being a bit cocky in the chat there, saying nice try. I use the Tanyas again. We'll try and see what damage we can do this time. There's another ore collector coming. We need to move them away so I don't get squashed. Try and get the MCV down. Yep, that goes down. Right, we'll go around and try and get the... Oh, that's a good move as well. What he's done there is he's used his paradrop from his airstrip and dropped 5 men into my base. All the buildings are on red HP, so all he has to do is basically shoot them for a couple of seconds, and that was a good drop, good paradrop that there. That's a good... that was a good move there. So an ore refinery and 2 power plants went down there, and an MCV. So I'm absolutely out of ore at the moment. I'm really, really struggling for ore at the moment. I forgot them Tanyas were still building. That was a waste of time. Try and build a few more bits and pieces on the middle islands rather than the top island, because he knows he can see that now. Let's get rid of that sub. So that's force firing on the water, like I've described in other videos, just to kill subs. There's more mad tanks coming out there. So he's probably going to go at the middle island, I would have thought now, and try and do that again. That was absolutely fantastic move, that. I've never seen that done. That was great. Nearly took out... Oh, there's some more mad tanks coming in now. This is not good. If he managed to get them off, I'll try and get... Oh, that is not good. All of my base there has been taken out. I've lost tech center, all my power plants, and all of the ore refineries I had on the top left island. So my starting point has been completely obliterated. That was cheeky. That was a fantastic move by Cobra Commander there, by taking out, doing it a second time and taking out my full base. Just being a bit cheeky there in the chat, saying rude. That was a great move. That, as I say, I've never seen that done before. So 3 mad tanks can take out a full base if you get all 3 set off at the same time without them going down. There's some subs taking that them cruisers out. What I need to do here is I need to concentrate on building my economy in the middle of the map. Some missile subs coming in there now as well. That's trying to take them out of these tanks. So you can force fire on the water and they'll surface if the bullets hit the water near the sub. So we need to move them tanks away from the shore. Need to concentrate on getting the economy built back up here and getting some map vision again. I'm not sure if he knows how much he knows I'm on Gem Island, but I'm not sure if he'll know about that base because he drove a tank round at the start of the game, if you remember. But apart from that, he might not know I'm on the right this base here. Just moving these cruisers down now because I know he started in the bottom right, so I'm going to put these cruisers against this mud bridge and they should fire on any units that are on the fringes of the bottom right island. Stacking up a bit of ore now, let's get some more power. Try and uncover as much shroud as I possibly can. Something's just died there as well. I'm not sure where that was from. Try and get a map up here. I'm really in the dark here because I don't know what's happening. That was a great move, that, with the mad tanks. Absolutely fantastic move. He's took out the ore refinery on Gem Island. I'm not quite sure how he's done that, but so I'll get some vision back up here now. He's come over to the middle yet. Try and get some gap generators on all the bases that I've got, because obviously he's got quite... That was a mistake because there's already one there, but if one gets taken out, I suppose we've got cover. Right, I'm going to go for gunboats now as like a match for submarines. Gunboats are a lot quicker and they rate of fire and they're a lot cheaper. They're a great match against submarines, missiles and normal subs, so we'll try and build as many gunboats as I possibly can and try and secure all the seas on the map. I need to try and keep this power up to keep these gap generators online. There's some missile subs again. Try and keep them tanks alive on that island so it gives them a deterrent from sending an MCV there. Trying to expand as much as possible. I really need to get a tech center up at some point. Try and drop a couple of chrono tanks into his base, cause some havoc here. There's some subs shooting the gunboats. See how quick they move and they take subs out really, really well. So we'll split these gunboats up. We'll put them on the pinch points so it'll force the subs to surface if they come past them. We just stick some here between the 2 cliffs, and then these ones I'll go up and as a second group. There's some more subs that I've managed to get through, so we'll try and get rid of them. Force fire. That was a good force fire there. I guessed which way it went. There it is again, force fire, and it forces the sub to surface. So you press control and then click fire on the sea. There it is. Try and get rid of that one. That's it, that's down. That's good. Just check up here for any more. I mean, there could be places where I haven't shot, but it's worth a try. Try and get as many... oh, that's some men. He's actually took out my tech center that I had built there. So that's another good move by Cobra. So he knows I'm on Gem Island now. Need to try and get the economy up and running here. Cancel them... chrono tanks, that plan's not going to work because I haven't got enough money to fund that at the moment. He spotted them cruisers now as well, so I'm going to... That's good use of planes, that he's constantly using them. He took out a war factory in the middle island, then he's gone straight for the cruisers, so they're constantly flying. That's a really good move by Southern Cobra. Get another MCV, try and expand further, build a few air defences. So I'm actually in the middle island now. He doesn't actually have a base presence in the middle island, which is good for me at the moment because I've got quite a few tanks on the main group of islands. So he is on the top right island and on the bottom right island at the moment. I need to try and get to a few more parts of the middle island. There's some more subs shooting there. See how he put the gunboats on the pinch points. It forces the subs to shoot them or makes them surface, so then you know where they are. There's a spy plane going over there again. Try and move an MCV down to the bottom middle now and try and get some more cover down there, as in base and ore production. I did click that MCV on that naval craft there, but it just decided that it was doing its own thing. Sometimes happens in games that where you click on stuff. It happens quite a lot with ore collectors. If you try and change an ore collector to a different ore refinery, it doesn't normally work. We'll try and move over here and get a base on the right, because I want to try and get some cruisers on the right-hand ocean. I'm stacked 6k all up now, so we need to get some cruisers on the build. Oh, go for gunboats again. We'll try and get this this sea shored up with gunboats. So the more gunboats you've got on the sea, then the best protection you've got against submarines. I'm going to take these gunboats round now and try and uncover a bit of the sea while the tech centre's still ticking by. Take some gunboats to the left, because he could be sending subs. There's a load of missile subs there as well. So try and get the... See what I mean about the gunboats and the missile subs? You get them down really, really quickly.
Unit ready. Building. Unit lost. Unit ready.
So if you're ever playing a Soviet player and you need... Oh, that was looks like a mad tank. Just I moved them tanks around to stop them from sending an MCV over there. Now, I did get this out of a crate. It's called a sonar pulse. If you sonar pulse, it shows you if there's any subs within that area that you're clicking on. So there was a big group of submarines there, so now I could see them. I don't normally use a sonar pulse. It's the first time I've ever used one, but it's a really effective tool. Still trying to build the economy up here. I'm starting to lose that ore patch there. We'll get another MCV built there and build some more economy. See, I'm out of ore completely again because I'm trying to spam gunboats out. There's another submarine. He's very good with these subs, and they like you can see how much he's attacking us from different locations. It's keeping me busy at all parts of the map. He's a really strong player. Oh, these two missile subs coming in now. I need to try and get rid of... He took out that MCV. I was too late getting the gap generator up or another building. So that's not good. There's two more missile subs. Gunboats coming in handy again. Instead of trying to build an MCV down, I'm going to build over. No, oh, that's another good move with another mad tank. Hence the name of this video, Mad Epic Game. Try and get a tech centre up here. I'm desperate for vision here. Can't see. It's more missile subs, constant attacks. I've got a video coming up soon when I played a 1v1 against another player, and I've named it Relentless Attacks. This is more or less... It wasn't this map, it's a different map. I'll not give it to... Oh, there's another mad tank. If that goes off, them ships are going to get taken. That was a good kill. That was a lot of gunboats there, so it's actually took his mad tank out. The use of mad tanks by Southern Cobra was fantastic in this game, I must admit. It was a really, really good game to play. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Take some gunboats around to the left now. He's actually just took an MCV out there as well. I had one there sitting waiting. I completely forgot about that. That's my second tech centre now, so we'll try and keep two alive. Lost power, so you'll be able to see all my bases. That was a bad move. Again, power. Sell a couple of them. Get the power back online quicker than waiting for a power plant, because I don't need 4 ore refineries there. 2 will be enough. Trying to block the pinch points again to stop them sending subs through. Trying to build... Normally you'd build the other way, so I'm trying to build back over from Gem Island. You normally build to Gem Island, but I'm trying to go the other way to try and get some ore collectors up and running. That ore collector there is long distance mining. It's I didn't realise in game, so I've just clicked on it there now. Send it back up to that ore patch. Like I've said in previous games, that ore miner would have collected his money, and then he would have drove all the way back up to the top of the map. And that would have stopped other ore trucks tipping off in that ore refinery until he'd been there. See how he's put some subs there to try and stop the pinch points. It's a tactic that Matthias used against me in an earlier video that I did. Oh, he's got an MCV over the midline, and that's not good for me now. He's producing tanks. That's the whole reason that I took out the bridges at the start, because look how many tanks he's got there now, and I've been concentrating on other things. I haven't actually been able to get an MCV up there. So taking out them bridges was a great move at the start. Stops any possible... some missile subs coming in there from... so what he's done there, he's selected these subs and he's pressed G, which is shooting my ships directly. Gunboats are great, but they've got very, very low HP. So a couple of shots off a missile sub and take out 3 or 4 gunboats. Trying to get rid of that missile sub there. I think I've got the last one there. That's good. There's a couple of cruisers out now. We'll try and get rid of this base. So he's got quite a few tanks there now, but as I say, I'm protected because they're going to have to go right round the map to get to... Here's some planes coming in. I think he went for the naval yard there, did he? Yeah, he did. It didn't go down though, so that was unlucky. There we go. So he still hasn't gone to the bottom left. I thought he might have gone to the bottom left by now. So we've got some got pretty good map control here. He sees bottom right island on the mini-map's completely out of ore now. So he's only mining off the top right island. Try and get that down before... There we go. He's using paradrops good here. He's using them to uncover areas in my base. And then using planes to do plane strikes. You see the planes there on the minimap. I should have built that. See me, I've stacked up 17k ore now. I'm doing really well on ore, so I need to start producing units. There was a lot going on at this point in the game, so I actually forgot to start building ships and tanks again when I paused them because I had no ore left. There's another sub coming in, and a missile sub. He's took out my base. His sneaky subs. They're a really good unit to sneak around the map. I need to try and keep that base on the middle left island alive. We'll get a nuke here, see if we can do some damage with a nuke. Here comes the planes again for another strike on the ore refinery. I've got 3 cruisers out there now though, so that was a good move. You can see on the minimap he's took the tanks down to the middle right island. So they are still a threat on the map. I don't actually have any tank defense just under Gem Island, so that's... There they are there. I've spotted them, so I'm going to take the cruisers around and try and get them... get some kills. I'm getting a good hold on this map now. I'm going to send some destroyers and some cruisers down to the point near the mud bridge where I sent the cruisers before, and he was taking them out with these planes. I'm getting Navy on the left of the map as well. He's took out a lot of missiles, a lot of gunboats there with them, that group of missile subs. Let's go up and see if we can engage these. So there's 4 or 5 missile subs there. Now he's trying to run away. Actually, gunboats are quicker than subs. How quick they are, so they can catch up with them, force fire the war. Oh, what a guess! So we'll get six missile subs taken down there. That's a great move. That's another attack foiled by keeping the pinch point tight with gunboats. There's some more subs coming in, like I said before. Just constant attacks from Southern Cobra. He's a really strong player, good player. Try and move some gunboats down there to control that pinch point, and then that's the only 2 ways you can get subs round to my side of the island, by the top and bottom of the map. That's them tanks have been killed. If he'd pushed them round, he probably would have had... Oh, I've got a parabomb here. We'll see what we can get. Must have got that out of a crate. There it is there. Absolute waste. Completely wrong click. So I don't often use them. I don't really know where to click on them. I've got my chronosphere up there now. I've also got some air defense around these cruisers now. So if he does try and take them out, he's going to lose some planes. I've got good map control now. He does have a lot of sea control. He's some more mad tanks coming. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I don't want to get caught out again like I did at the start of the game. That would be a bit embarrassing if I got caught out when I've already spotted them. There's some more missiles, some more subs attacking me gunboats. So constant attacks. Trying to guess where the other one's gone. You never quite know. Sometimes you hit lucky, sometimes you don't. In that case, I didn't. So that mad tank craft hasn't moved yet. So that's the pinch points north and south now, both covered. Little stop. He's some planes coming around. So he's got no ore left there at all on that bottom right island. Try and push some cruisers around to the right now. So he's dropped some paradrops on that bottom left island, so he will have vision on it. So if I do move over, I'll need to put a gap generator up straight away to cover the MCV from plane strikes. Yeah, I've got plenty of ore now around the left-hand centre of the map, and I've got plenty of ore refineries mining. So I've got really good ore where Southern will be really struggling for ore now. He's trying to get the scraps from that island there. Let's move in here and try and take out this sub-pen. Stop and produce. There's the missile subs back in again. That's another 4 kills on them. See how quick the gunboats are. There's 5. Another 5 kills for missile subs. That's really good. If you don't notice the missile subs against your gunboats, then it's really difficult because that craft there's got the 3 mad tanks in. So we'll try and get that down. I've just noticed on the mini-map, just said there. Yeah, got 5 men dropped in there. So I'm getting good air defense, good navy presence, and good tank presence on all islands, which is good. Start and get these cruisers round. Try and make some... there's another naval craft. That's probably got mads in. So I press G there. Just give it a cut. See how the rounds land directly onto the ship. See, I clicked in the middle of the two power plants there, and I took out both power plants. Don't click actually on the building you want to try and kill. Click next to it with a nuclear bomb. You get more damage that way. These 3 sneaky cruisers I've made around here. That takes out his oil production, take out his tech center. That'll stop him building missile subs. Trying to take out the planes. Got chronosphere ready there as well. I'll use that at some point. I do like playing Naval Conquests. It's one of my favourite maps. Kill some of these planes. See how the cruisers are completely missing, so I'm force attacking the ground next to them. Them silos are full actually, so he's obviously stacked up quite a bit of ore.
Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
So I think Southern must use that mad tank move quite often. And to be honest, it probably works for him 9 times out of 10. I was just very lucky that I'd already got a couple of MCVs over to the middle. If I hadn't, I would have been in real trouble. Right, I'll try and chrono an MCV in here and go for some Tanyas. Get a gap straight away.
Training. Unit ready. Building. What's that? Construction complete. Unit ready. Training. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Training. Construction.
See a really good game in the chat there with him. Had a bit of dialogue just before the map ended. I think what won me this match was getting to the middle quicker than he got to the middle. He obviously used quite a bit of expenditure on mad tanks, where I decided to go more economy based at the start and just tank production in the middle to try and secure the middle island, which got him off Gem Island straight away because he didn't have any defense. I mean, that move on the top left was absolutely fantastic. I'd never seen that before, and it was great. And to be honest, I have used that quite a few times now on other players. There's a few videos coming up. There's probably a couple of players listening to this commentary that I've used it on. I know Blue Soviet is one of them. I used it on him 2 or 3 times. John A is another one I've used it on. I've got a 1v1 map coming up with him on Naval Conquests in 4 or 5 videos time. That was a really, really good game, but that was all Soviet. We were both Soviet v Soviet. That was better because allies obviously get gap generators, chronospheres. Cruisers are absolutely lethal as well, so if you haven't got cruisers, then you've got more of an even fight when both players are the same faction. I'm just saying, not many people beat me at this game. He played really, really well. Like that move with the mad tanks was excellent at the start.
Building. Unit ready. Training. Construction complete.
I'm just saying then, the commentary was having a quick chat about the use of gunboats against submarines. They're a really good counter to submarines, and if you use them properly, and then it's just saying it's kept them at bay with the gunboats, which was obviously, like I've been saying, it's a great move. I'll chrono the MCV down to the bottom right now and try and get rid of these last few buildings.
Mission accomplished.
These men. So all in all, a fantastic game this one. Thoroughly enjoyed playing it. Really good fight against Southern Cobra. He's a really, really strong player. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you on the next one.